Heidi, you know the secret to Racer already. You gotta make a sacrifice to the RNG gods. I'm trying something different, guys. I am just doing a bit of a loading screen, and then we're getting started right now. I think I clicked it right. I think I got it wrong. Ha! Well, look on this. There we go. That works. How's everyone today? There we go. I tried my best there. I tried my best. I thought I had a perfect one there, and I did not quite get what I wanted. Probably move this one up a little bit, I guess. That works. Yeah, let's move this up a little bit. Okay. So, how's everyone been doing? I haven't quite checked how were placed in fishing. I was right on the edge of top 100, and then I won like 2 in a row towards the very end. 84th. Okay, that's not too bad. And I did get my... I'm checking my challenges as well. Okay. Yeah, I did finish the fishing challenge. Good. Alright, let me get to everyone here. Heidi is first. Flex Connect, you are second. Hey Janice, how you doing? Hey Anman. I told you, Heidi, already about the racer secret. The golf secret is... Actually, I don't know anymore because I didn't even get top 25 in the last golf event. The lag just got way too bad. Matter of fact, that's a running thing of all these mini games. It's becoming increasingly difficult. It's becoming more luck-based lately because of the lag connection issues. At least for me. Hey, Dooman, how you doing? Clint Casey, debating my next move on Atlas Earth. I have 150 parcels and 31 badges. Me, personally, I would go for badges. And I would continue until I hit 101. At least get to 61. And then you can pick off the rest from challenges, basically, to get your 101. Cynics, how you doing? How'd you do in your minigame so far? Clint Casey, I mapped out a 3-hour drive I can take to get 32 additional badges in one trip. Yeah, so go ahead and get the badges. And then I think you're good for badges at that point. Once you get to 61, you can probably pick the rest off with challenges. Anman 1. I finally finished the challenge ladder today so hard that this has been ridiculous this month. It has been crazy. I did rush a little bit here, and I even reinvested $7 in order to get myself now into a position where I can at least try to finish it. Last night I was at like 830. Now I'm up to, well, I can give you a progress on that one. Hang on. 37th in RPS, 4th in Worship, 1st in Fishing. Congrats on your fishing win, Cynics. I'm going to go to the Atlas Earth calculator. So my progress right now... Doomin, hey Pharaoh, hope you're doing well. Been using any new beer money platforms? No, I've been barely even hanging on to the ones I got with like Bridge and all that. And Bridge was giving a couple people issues lately too. I was starting to get a little bit worried because I thought they were only paying out 37 ads one day, but that seemed like an arbitrary number, and turns out it was actually 50 ads. I just had to wait. Hey Andy, how you doing? In fishing, I have no chance for my connection. Same for bowling, but with new minigame groups, it has become very tough. It definitely has. I finished top 100 in fishing. I'm usually low top 25 to high top 50. Andy, I placed 275th. That's not bad. And 95th in rock, paper, scissors. Congratulations. So far, I'm top 500 rock, paper, scissors, but I didn't really try. Top 500 in Warship, and again, I didn't really try. I actually filled out 2 surveys in the middle of the event. And then I am top 100 in fishing so far. But the 2 events that I am most focused on are coming up, which is Racer and Bowling. And here's where I'm at right now. I did complete my 2 in fishing, and that puts me at 1380. So I need to come up with 220 points in the next 3 days. I'm assuming I'll get a chance to get Racer tonight, and I'll get a chance to get Bowling tonight, I think. Is Bowling on the list? Bowling is not on the list. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Bowling is not on the list. The non-SRB is, so I can probably get that. So that's going to be 1430. Are you considering downgrading Benjamin to yellow? Benjamin's right now going to red. Until they start paying out again, they are red. Free cash to blue. I think the problem is like free cash is still the best of its kind. It's just a lot of these places are having such difficulty with makeable events and stuff. Makeable games and achievements. Hang on. So like for example, a lot of the free cash, I'm doing a free cash game right now in achievements, which is Palmon Survival, and I showed a little bit of it in the stream last night. I'm currently camp level 22, and I'm doing about as well as someone could in the game without having to put money down, at least more money than what free cash requires. I might hit level 25. And I think 30 was the limit. The best players, the whales of our server right now, are currently at level 26, and a lot of them have only like 2 or 3 days left to go. I still don't quite understand how in the world you're supposed to get level 30 in 30 days on Palmon Survival. Like how much money you'd have to spend for that. That is ridiculous. Tester Up is much nicer with the offers. I'll have to take a look. I've been hearing a lot about Tester Up. Yeah. If I go back to my free cash offer, like I said, I'm currently at camp level 22 with 9 days to go. I'm definitely got enough resources to get to 23 right now. And probably get through the middle of 24. I could probably finish that up on the final day and hit level 25 as well. So I'll probably get to camp level 25 in 30 days. Provided I remain as lucky as I am. 27 is definitely doable if you're a whale. That's definitely doable. 30 is impossible. And even with a 30% bonus, like, what gets me is how... And I said I was going to brainstorm this with Perplexity, because I'm doing a... I'm going to do not a recap. What do they call it? It's not a recap. What is it called, guys? I'm low on words today. Not a memoir, but you know what I mean, right? I'm gonna go back and talk about Palmon Survival and how I did. Hey, Droid Dude, how you doing? I'm gonna go back, talk about Palmon Survival, and my big issue with hitting, these impossible requirements. So you have this requirement, right? And I'm going to move this over here. So you see this here, and you think to yourself, oh, wow, Paramount Survival, I can earn $444. Great. Yeah, $444, but you got to hit level 30 in 30 days. And even the biggest whales in the game that have put a couple $1,000s into this game right now are currently level 26 with a few days left to play. Alice, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. And yeah, so I'm at 22. I understand me being a free-to-play player, not free-to-play, but I play with I've only spent the money that they required me to get these. Yeah, they're whale trap, but it's like you're spending $2,000 and you can't even get the full $500. This is blowing my mind, Anman. Another Beer Money portfolio video? Well, because I'm not able to do a portfolio video, I might just do a retrospect. That's what it's called. It's a retrospect. It's a retrospect. That's what it is. Yeah. Okay. All right, everyone. That's what it was. I want to try to do it as a Beer Money portfolio video, but it's going to take some time. And like I told you guys, I don't have a set schedule anymore for my videos. They come out when they come out. You guys already know my next video. What's coming out is going to be on. You can check the community post for that one. But I do want to do. I want a video to do a retrospect on my time in Palmon Survival. First off, the game is really fun, and I do want to continue. Oh, hey, Droid Dude. I got, for Summer of Atlas, you're going to love this idea. So, I did put it on pause, all right? But I'm going to take the last 3 videos that I wanted to do, and I'm going to move them to December, and I'm going to call it Winter of Atlas. Ah? Eh? What do you think? And the Winter of Atlas will be like just strategy and scenario situations. Because you got all the basics down pretty much, so. I'm not going to do a video for landmarks. There's no point. Maybe next Summer of Atlas or something I do landmarks, but what do you think? Winter of Atlas. I could do 3 videos on just like basic, intermediate, and advanced strategy on like parcels and stuff like that. Doomin, Beer Money reviews. Yeah, I'm going to get back into Beer Money reviews and Beer Money portfolios. The next video is going to be kind of like a Beer Money review, but not quite. It's going to be a Math Behind video, but it's going to be partially a Beer Money review. But the reason why I can't call a Beer Money review is because I haven't actually tried the product. Whole series Year of Atlas and maybe include some of the other vids. Ooh, maybe. The 25 days of Atlas in December. Are you guys insane? I can't do 25 videos in 25 days. That's crazy. There's no way I could do that. Unless they're like 2-minute videos or something. And even then, like, do you know how much you have to like bookend one end and the other? Yeah, I would be here all day, guys. All day. Look, I'm focused on work and my life now in general. Atlas Vlogmas. I'll put out a video on Christmas Day. How's that sound? On the first day of Atlas, Crypto Luigi gave to me 3 unskippable ads. That doesn't even even make any sense. Cut my previous videos into shorts and put 25 out at Christmas. Even that would take a while, Clint. I'd have to get started. I probably have to get started selecting them like next month. On top of that, I have to hopefully the medical procedure I'm doing in November, that's the thing most on my mind right now. Already collected diamond. You gotta do a minigame one. You gotta do a minigame one, Doomin. You gotta do a minigame one. I've never really liked to recycle stuff. I know people have been asking me, oh, just go recycle content now because that's what everyone else is doing. And I'm kind of forced to have to do some of that, but like I can't just like recycle stuff over and over and over again. Well, someday I might have to. I don't know. But yeah, so a perfectly timed ratio that wasn't perfect enough. Oh, man. Honestly, fishing has been the most nerve-wracking for me so far. I honestly am like my current standings right now with minigames. I would go with Racer on top now. Golf is still second, but it's definitely moved to the best of the rest. I think Racer pretty much stands alone. And then golf is second place. It has gotten so laggy lately that it's become just nearly unplayable. Third would be bowling, still. I would put Warship at fourth. And you know what? Yeah, I put Warship at fourth. I put Rock, Paper, Scissors and Fishing. I'm going to say Fishing fifth and Rock, Paper, Scissors sixth. But I would say for newer players, I would still put Rock, Paper, Scissors above everything but Racer. Just because the ability to just win and get some kind of payout. Two Atlas apps. Right now, I'm also very nasally, so. I'm having such a difficult time right now. This is the best day I've had all week as far as like my ability to breathe. I've been congested like crazy. Minigames that rely on ties being decided by connection are unplayable. Yeah, I've been having some of those issues too. There. Trying to think of things that match the number of syllables in the actual song. Well, you're doing good on that one. Yeah, what would be the first day of Atlas Christmas? Cratless. The first day of Cratless. Andy Chen, time is practice, trying my best to get to top 100. Keep going. Keep going. Top 100 is quite an accomplishment now. Like, top 100 is kind of where I was at in fishing now. I'm very surprised at that. I think if I had a little bit more time, I could probably make my way up to top 50. But I kind of prefer the digestibility of a 1 hour minigame over just placing a little bit higher. A minigame full of unskippable ads? No, about that one for the first day. But actually, that's literally what I had for this fishing event, too, by the way. Like, oh, jeez. A 5-second ad? That's not 5 seconds. I think they might as well just set a 10-second ad, honestly, because that seems to be the average for these. Has been 10 seconds. So, okay. So if I go back to my Atlas Earth challenge pad here, yeah. So So I have to push this back here. So I did the fishing. So I got Racer, push Racer back, and push the non-SRB back. So I'm 100% getting Racer. I'm 100% getting the non-SRB. I still need 170 points. Hoping that a purchase parcel level 5 will pop out. We'll see. But it's looking like Racer. And then I think Sunday will also be Racer, so I can probably get that one. What is the next 3 surveys? I did like 5 surveys today, guys. Woohoo! 278. Let's go. Cynics. There you are. Coop Dog is second. Wow, Coop Dog's second. Sam Houston 01 is third. That's crazy. But I got about 30 parcels I'm going to be able to put down in China Grove and counting. With the 2 biggest events coming up, I could probably get to like 40 by the end of the night. So anyway, all right. So hold on for a moment. Let's dial this back. Okay. All right, so seriously though, do we believe we're going to get a big update for the 1-year anniversary of monthly challenge? Considering we've already gotten a pretty big update as it is with how difficult it's gotten, I have my doubts. Andy, from spending Atlas Bucks to free entry, then eliminated state payouts, and then to merge countries competing, I think it saved the company money. Yes, it absolutely did. It absolutely did. But it worked out better. Because for international players, now they have a reason to play minigames. See what I mean? Does anyone here use any apps when shopping for groceries to save money? Mostly receipt apps. So I have Coin Out, I have Receipt Hog, Receipt Jar, Frisbee. I still got Frisbee, by the way. Still using it for some stuff. Oops. Google Rewards. However, my wife wants to stop going to Walmart, so the Walmart gift cards are now basically de facto Sam's Club gift cards. And we've stopped going to Walmart. We're starting to get more of our stuff from Food Lion. We've been going to Target occasionally. Again, Sam's Club being the main place. Sam's Club and Food Lion are our 2 main spots now. our local Walmart got into a bit of a issue actually. Still using swag bucks for those Jimmy Dean sandwich things. I think they're all. Are they still around? I still got like 6 boxes to go through though, Doomin. So, but I'll be going through them pretty quickly, starting I think next week when my wife goes back to her normal shift, and I'm eating those for breakfast again. Yeah. So what happened with Walmart, Anman? No, for one. Let me get water and I'll let you know. Hang on. So what happened with Walmart was our local Walmart, and I guess most Walmarts now have a pickup line, and most places, Targets too, have a pickup area. But where they decided to place the reserve parking for the pickup area was the front of the grocery lane parking lot. So, if I can, let me get on MS Paint. I'll show you what I mean. Hang on. JS Paint, that works. Okay, let me get my brush. Okie dokie. So, assume that this is the Walmart store, all right? So this is the Walmart store. Oh, you can't see that. There. Okay, let me see it now. Okay, so let me... Oh, jeez. No, that's not what I wanted. There you go. Okay, so this is... So this is going to be the Walmart store, all right? I'll use this one instead. So this is the Walmart store, and we have... This is grocery. This is pharmacy. Okay, so this is the pharmacy. And like living stuff. And like other Walmart, other stuff that's not grocery related. And this is the grocery. Now, they added a third door here at the very end called Pickup. I draw so terribly, you guys. All right, so this is the Pickup. And you can't see that. Hang on. So this is the Pickup, right? There's a Pickup. I'll move everything back. Don't worry. And then you have like these lanes, right? They're like angled parking, like this. And I'm probably doing it wrong. But there's like a lane here. There's a lane down the middle here. There's a middle lane between the two. There's probably a couple more lanes as well. And then you got a lane for RX Living, RX and Living and other stuff as well. Other merchandise. You got Garden Center here too at the very back as well. Okay. Ow. Hang on for a moment. I got... Carpal tunnel doesn't like me right now. But, okay, so once you have that, and so if you were to have to reserve spots for pickup, where do you think that they would go? They would, find the pictures here. Yeah, automotive is in the back. They move, instead of what Target did, Target would reserve these spots for pickup. So this is what Target does. Our Target here in Kannapolis. Walmart thought up this brilliant idea to take 24 spots on the lane with the groceries. Right here. That's where Walmart decided to go. So the issue with this is that the people that want to go in for groceries are now kind of all crowding around, and if they're not taking one of the reserve spots, they're taking the spots in the back, they're taking the spots in the middle. You try driving in, and you think that that's the spot that you normally go to for groceries is now reserved for pickup. And if that's not annoying enough, they cut the number of self-checkout lines, the self-checkout stations, in half. From 16 down to 8. 4 on the right side and 4 on the left side. So there used to be 8 self-checkouts on either side of this, right? There used to be 8 self-checkouts on either side of this. Now there's 4 on either side. The same traffic. Instead, they have this new app that they want you to use where you got to use a scan and go, and you can do the scan and go, and they're trying to push people into doing the scan and go. Yeah, they want you to use pickup and scan and go, basically. It's become hostile, and my wife's like, I can't do this anymore. We don't really care about Walmart that much anyway. We normally use the cards for Sam's Club to begin with. So it was like, okay, I guess we're just going to go to Sam's. We'll go to Sam's Club and we'll start going to Food Lion. And Food Lion is like, you know, the Food Lion we go to is a good 5-6 minutes away. So yeah, and so that's why we're going there. And also, Target has a lot more stuff that's better for my stomach anyway. I'm going to move this back to free cash. So Target has a lot more stuff that's better for my stomach as well. Like barbecue sauce being a big one. So I can't have certain barbecue sauces anymore because of high fructose corn syrup. So we found that issue that was one of the things I have an allergy towards, and it's like everywhere in our food here in the US. We don't use regular cane sugar in most things nowadays. We use corn sugar, basically. High fructose corn syrup. So, Target has an organic barbecue sauce that we've been starting to use now for our chicken. A little bit more expensive. Not by much, though. It's like $3.49 for like a 19-ounce bottle. Not too terrible compared to what Sweet Baby Ray's was. But, yeah. Here you go. So, that's how Walmart is, So, yeah, we just stopped going to Walmart just because it's become hostile to go shopping there. Ooh, I can't wait to see what Droid Dude's got. I want to see this for the 12 days of Kratmas. Kratless. I don't know what we call it. Also, another question. Did you guys want me to start doing, like, reaction videos to the Atlas games? I've been hearing a couple of you wanting that. Let me know. Give me a moment here. Yeah, I'm looking at doing reaction videos to either reaction videos or reaction streams to the Atlas games. Because a couple of you have asked for it. I haven't decided if I'm going to do stream or video yet. Maybe we'll do like a watch along or something. I'll set up a special day for us to do a watch along for the Atlas games. It's not something I normally do on this channel, but since we are kind of leaning in a little bit more to Atlas Earth because it's the only app really worth talking about right now, might as well, you know? Okay, December 24th, you got it. You got it. Okay. Whew. Like I said, I'm still pretty congested, everyone. Pretty congested. So. So, okay. Oh yeah, I'm definitely, like, I got like half the congestion I did yesterday. Just my voice was about to go out. I think I'm good enough I can last until like 6 something at least. Which I'm trying to last till about 6 something. I'm looking at my clock, it says 43 minutes I have streamed, but I know about 7 of that has been the loading screen, trying something new. It seems to have worked. So and yes, I apparently have had the ads off today. I'm gonna keep them off today. Forget it. I'm not feeling it anyway. So I'll keep the ads off today. It's funny how, like, my mood has kind of changed about things a little bit better. Don't have to feel like you burn out as much now that I'm treating this a little bit more lightly than I was at the start of this year. Like, the start of this year, like I said, the start of this year, my eventual goal was I was planning on making this my full-time gig. But after seeing all the changes going on YouTube and seeing just how things can just, your livelihood, if this is your full-time gig and you're not like gold level, and even if you are gold level sometimes, one minor change from their community guidelines can just change your livelihood overnight and change strategies almost entirely overnight. It's ridiculous. Like, I cannot deal with that kind of inconsistency with my life. And people thought that my 9 to 5 with as a software engineer is inconsistent. Way better. So, anyway. All right. So, I'm not going to be streaming the entire 2 hours in preparation for Racer. I'm stopping a little after 6. Did you look into getting movie tickets from travel? I have not yet, Heidi. Not yet. But I think my wife has one of those movie passes as it is, but I'm going to try to get the movie tickets as well and see if there's a movie I'm interested in. I actually don't really watch movies that much. Already employed? Yeah. Do you buy parcels in various towns? Yeah, I'm kind of just a lot more content with what I do now. I have AI to thank for that. And this is funny, right? If any of you, have any of you been watching any videos on like AI and like how AI is going to take jobs and ruin jobs and all that? And it's funny because I'm like one of the guys on YouTube that's like, honestly, guys, AI has kind of saved my job. It's saved my career. I have not had this much fun with software engineering in, geez, years. When was the last time? Whew. I work across the country. Wow. Wow. But yeah, when was the last time? But yeah, oh geez, that's a car out in there in the distance. So yeah, I been a weird time. So next week, finish the pipeline inspection, paid good money. Oh, that's nice. That's pretty good. Next week, y'all. Friday night we're doing our normal stream, but there's gonna be no stream on Saturday. I'm on call this week. However, good news being, that'll be the last time I think I'm on call for the year. AI saves you a lot of time. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's awesome. Like I don't think people realize like it allows you to actually build and move on to better things as well. And plus, I want to learn how it thinks. So I'm actually taking, like I said, I'm taking the CKD now with a kind of a renewed sense of purpose because it was one of the certifications that's big for like artificial intelligence. And I finished the generative AI leader exam back in early August, I think. I think it was August. And I am going to be taking the Google LM Engineer exam certification following the CKAD, which I should be doing that CKAD test sometime in late October. So, so yeah, that'll be a fun that'll be a fun thing. So, uh, I'm gonna head back now to my AE challenges here. All right, so ChatGPT, I use Perplexity. Well, they have kind of a mishmash of a bunch of AI tools. I did use Gemini for a while, but I've kind of liked that Perplexity's ability to kind of just research things and use Claude. So, yeah, Claude has been really nice. Claude 4.0. GPT-5 has been not great. I guess it's good for like one-off things. Uh, Gemini is the best when it comes to like just data memory stuff. Just remembering big amounts of data. Okay. So viewing. So yeah, the non-SRB I'm definitely getting. I'm definitely getting Racer later today. And then from there, what's left? What's left in our schedule? So I think what's left is no, definitely not golf. Golf is the start of the month. So we got Racer, bowling, Racer, and fishing remaining. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday. No, wait. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. No, golf is on that list. Okay. Okay, we can do golf then. So golf is also possible as well. Try doing 3 surveys, 180 points. Oh God, no. No. I cry. I cry. So I really don't know what's left though for me. I might have to do the 3 surveys actually. That would be enough to get me over the edge. If I just did those. I'd have to hope for another bowling. Let's see, without the surveys, another bowling. Another fishing maybe? Maybe another boost non-SRB as well? That's still 1530. Have the ads started to influence your dreams? I have dreams about the Monopoly ad. No. None of the ads have influenced my dreams yet. But some of the ads have made me start thinking like the ad companies have no idea what I'm interested in these days. GPT is nice for some generalized inquiries. Yeah, ChatGPT was... Yeah, I would say ChatGPT is good for like one-off how-tos and stuff like that. I think Gemini would be good for data. Just like memorizing mounds of data. It has a better memory and just longer-term memory. It has a better memory than any of the others, in my opinion. Claude is great for creative writing and code, especially Claude 4.0. And Grok is... Moving on. We got... I can do the advanced auto parts as well. That could get me over the edge as well, if I could get that. But that's only just. There's also the convert $6. I can convert $6 more if I wanted to, but whew, why? If I can get away with just reinvesting $7, and $7 was even like, wow. I'm surprised I had to give up that much this month. But I guess the purchase parcels is also an option if I get it. I have to get it though. That's the thing. I don't see what else is available though. This has been a brutal month. This has been a very brutal month. I have no idea how I've even made it, how I even cut it this close, honestly. Oh boy. So all right, so yeah, we got our, let's see, arcade goals. Like I said, I want to say the arcade goals for next month. I have a solitaire game I'm kind of working on right now. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to next month. This has been so brutal. I come up with 220 points and soon. We'll see if I can pick up. So I know for sure I'm picking up at least 50 more points by the end of the night. So I need 170 points. So these two I know I'm getting. I got to come up with 170 points somewhere else. Maybe Racer as well. Hope next month it'll be easier. Well, we'll see. This was... Ooh, jeez. It's crazy. So, anyway. But also, Heidi mentioned, like, book travel, you can also do movie tickets now. So that might be a possibility if there's a movie I want to see. You've had good luck with surveys, Heidi? Yeah, I actually got I got through 5 surveys this month, which was 2 more than I wanted to do. So I've had to do a lot of stuff and not as much as I wanted to do, honestly. And by the end of the month, I'm probably not going to be getting too much, actually. See, I only have 48 this month, and I have 41 here. With a few days left to go, maybe I can get to like 44. So I'm only getting like $92 this month. Maybe 93. I'm definitely not getting. I'm probably going to get even less than I did last month. But part of that is because of the reinvesting, because I didn't really have much of a choice. And if it's 92, I'm checking how much I need. All right, I would be $89.30 in the hole going into October. So I would just have to make $89.30. And now that I'm a little bit more focused on Atlas Earth as well, I start working on it. Good night, Anman. Thank you. AMC Theaters only, Heidi? Oh, well, then that just ruins everything. My wife's got a Regal unlimited movie pass, so. Until they get Regal, I don't think we're going to be able to do that. My all-time earnings from free cash. Well, a lot of it was referrals as well, but let me see if I can find my earnings. Before I do, let me check something, y'all. Uh, pa, 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 pa. I think I'm okay to show. Yeah, it's just my first name. Okay. So, this is what I got all time. $1,759.62. And that is since I started. It said 1 year ago, but I didn't really start earning on free cash until January, so about 8 months. I would say that's how much it is. And that's not counting the 30% bonus from the you-know-what. So if you count that 30% bonus with it, then we're talking about $2,300. So, yeah. All right, guys. So it seems like one of our neighbors is shouting some pretty loud music as well. I don't know if you guys can hear it from the background, but I'm seeing it show up on my waves as well here on the audio waves. What made me start using free cash more? Well, until recently, the insane earnings that you could get from just doing normal gaming stuff. But now they've made it so. But now they made the achievements so impossible that I'm like, what's the point of doing this? Next month, you're gonna test it by booking movie tickets and cashing out rent to pay for dinner and have a little date night with your husband. Well, have fun with that. Have fun. My wife and I are having a date night tomorrow. Actually, I've forgotten where we're heading. But yeah. despite what you hear on YouTube, guys, you find the right one And life is so much easier. It really is. I had been single and pretty much a bachelor for almost 15 years before her. So I can tell you. Agree, what's your methodology for determining whether or not it's worth spending money on a free cash game? Oh man, that's a good question. You see certain patterns with some of them. For one, city builders are immediately a no. Palmon was the one exception to that rule, just because I wanted to see what it was like. Um, Idle games, usually word games, are pretty easy if I can find the puzzles for them. That work out. Hang on, guys. Hang on for a moment. All right, guys. The music is getting louder and it's getting a little bit annoying now, and I don't know where it's coming from. So I'm going to stop the stream here and figure out what's going on. I apologize for this. I know I was going to last another 5-10 minutes, but I need to. I'm gonna go check to see what's going on. Maybe I might do a little extra stream or something next. We'll see. Oh yeah, I can't do it next week. So, but yeah, we're gonna have to call it here. So I will let y'all, because it's getting to a point now where I think you guys can even hear the music popping in the background because the waves are hitting like to minus 35, minus 40, which is like hearable if you're hearing loud enough with the earbuds. So, I'm gonna head out, guys. I will talk to you all in the next stream Friday night. And the next video, probably Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, everything's all right, Dooman. It's just having some. It's just someone is playing music really, really loudly. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to get off then. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys later. Yep, I'll see you guys on Friday night. Will be a stream unless